In the Big Ten, the Ducks the past 2 years have gone to the Super Regional. This program is good, and they established that they're still good in the Big Ten.
Ryan McKay climbs in, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. A lot of times it's a loss that you have to think about as McKay slices one to left center field between Neville and Arrows and up against the warning track. And Ryan McKay, just like the other night, starts it well for Michigan State. And first pitch swing, drive to right center field. Drew Smith tracks over. He grabs out number one. McKay, after his double, tags and heads to third base. Is at the plate and a big lead at third base for McKay. And Bush on the first pitch. Fly to shallow left center field. Arrows measures that up. McKay tags. Arrows with the throw to the plate. That is offline, almost hit the runner. And passed his own teammate Jacob Walsh earlier in the year. And Neville laces it to right center field and gets the Ducks started with a leadoff single. And this pool will be decided tomorrow, but there are plenty of things within this game to watch that matter for pro prospects, for hosting prospects for Oregon.
In a couple of weeks.
Dominic Hellman here to Charles Schwab Field today. And a wave and a miss. Nolan Higgins goes off speed to put away the powerful Jake. Against a very interesting... Oh, that's off the bag on the pickoff throw and into shallow right. Neville down to third base to split up at the corners with one out.
Got away, and it's a no-look throw and a timing play.
And Smith swinging away and fouling it off. Kind of strange for a ground ball pitcher. Bunt shown. Smith pushes it up the first baseline. Bush shovels home, and they got Neville. And that's what's been so important for Michigan State. He had 16 home runs. And he swipes that to left field, and that ball is down. Here comes Hellman to score the game's tying run. Drew Smith with the wave at third base, and the relay will not come. 2 RBI double for Anson. Oregon so good at paying runs back as Maddox Maloney bounces it to third. They were shifting him that way, and it pays off for Michigan State to get out of the inning. Oregon won 9 of their 10 series. Line drive back through the middle and past the dive of Maloney for a leadoff base hit for Nick Williams. And they're the only team that beat the Ducks in the series in the Big Ten this year.
But in a doubleheader, if you're having a bad day, you have a bad day, and you're going to drop 2 games.
But outside of that, the Ducks were spotless in Big Ten series. Pico swings and misses. Goes after the high fastball for out number 1.
Elevated fastball. 4-seamer.
Umlaut making his first start since mid-April. April 14th against Georgetown was the last time that he was the opening pitcher from Ian Umlaut. Payoff. And a bouncing ball. Shaded Cooney takes it to the bag, makes the turn himself, and the inning is over just like that. Very high probability, I would think.
If they get to Sunday, I think.
Yeah,
high probability. I think they have a good case anyway, no matter what happens here, but Sunday is insurance.
From D1 Baseball have Oregon as the 8th seed currently. Oregon State is the 9th seed. And swinging away after showing the bunt, and it's run down by Williams in left. And a retreating Meggers is back to first with 1 out. You would think the committee would look at that, and any tie would go to the Ducks. Runner takes off, and a ground ball is scooped up by Bush. His throw to second is late. Shifted infield for him, and Neville shoots the first pitch into right. McKay shifting out from second, but this is the right fielder's ball.
Because we have 7 weeks until the imminent Major League Draft, where you're likely to go.
Yeah, just kind of focusing more in about the pitch by pitch instead of worrying maybe a little bit too far ahead.
What's Mav meant to you guys? Because it seems like he's given you quite a big emotional boost down there.
Yeah, like you said, emotional boost. I think just having a little kid and kind of just
that throw gets away. Sokolov safe at second. McKay's down to first. 2 on for Michigan State.
just kind of talking. He's even contacted some of his former teammates, and so that's been really helpful just to get their routines down.
One big hitter at the plate here, Sam Bush. 15 home runs on the season in a 2-strike battle with Umlaut. And his deal is cut on and missed, and the inning comes to an end.
How much do you play off each other, and what's the camaraderie like between you three that pitch on the weekends?
Swing hit Caleb Berry, the catcher. Nice hand for him. Looks like he's
just having that mentality that Colin brings out there, and he just pounds strikes, man. It's really fun to watch.
Well, through the shifted infield, leadoff single for Dominic Hellman with the Ducks. You got another big hitter at the plate here, Jacob Walsh. What's your lifetime against him when you faced him?
I'm always going for that extra leg room.
How'd that get decided that Santiago became your guy?
He's just one of my good friends, and all three go, but I stay the same. I try not to change too much, so it just helps me stay loose. I don't want to.
Rotation for the Ducks. Neck and neck with Washington and Iowa for the best pitching staff in the Big Ten this season. A fly ball to right. Pico is waiting for it, and it lands in his glove to end the inning. Either you got to respect the game, and you play every game to win, or there is something riding on it in reality. Caleb Berry to center, serves it out into the glove of Mason Neville. This is poked down the right field line, twisting to the corner, and it is Drew Smith disappearing to make the catch.
This padded wall. But he makes the catch just known as two-way U. If he can find a two-sport athlete or a two-position athlete, one that can pitch and play a position, he'll allow that to happen and then utilize them.
Swing and a miss. Umlaut with a 1-2-3 inning.
Ended up with my own baseball getting in the way with either high school trips or all-stars or something, so get out.
I got you. You've pitched your way here. That's probably even sweeter.
Growing up, just seeing that, and everyone always talked about it, but never tried it myself.
All right. Who's had the least success against you?
Nothing here. We kind of go back and forth in the scrimmages during the off season.
For Carter Garate.
And back-to-back walks. Garate up to first.
Very dangerous hitter.
And Neville shoots one on the infield. Seymour, Murphy, and McKay all coming together. Did they see it at the end?
To say either Cooney or Garate. Just Scrappy trying to get on base, doing whatever I can to get to the next guy.
I'd have to throw a fastball here.
Base is juiced. And a ground ball to second. McKay smothers it, and the inning is over. Working with somebody that knew a lot of people, apparently. There's a fly ball. Oh, my goodness.
What an effort.
Almost a teeter-tottering catch by Walsh.
It all and nearly reaches into the stands to pull this one down. Just off the glove. He's lucky he stayed out of the stands. They're a team that has nothing to lose, but they're staying close, and they can be dangerous on this 3-2 pitch.
And there's ball 4.
On ball to short every single time.
Well, he checked his swing, and the ball skips away from Meggers.
Played after a steady diet of pitches away.
Dayton Murphy with one out, the man at second base is swinging away and hooks it foul. Murphy trying to get it back to the top, and that's where the action happened for Michigan State. First run came from Ryan McKay's double. Led to Sam Bush's sac fly. 2-2. Rides inside and got Meggers off the bat of Murphy. Ouch. Oof. Peterman, the athletic trainer, is out with his catcher Meggers. Just gets dumped on. It's a little jam shot to short, and Maloney makes the call on the catch. He is a lefty killer. First pitch swinging, same part of the ballpark, but Eros is on the spot this time.
And so the shadows behind can make it an issue in trying to pick up that ball. In the shade.
And it was tough on Eros.
A four-seam fastball out of that same tunnel.
Just one ball in this inning so far. A high drive to left into that sun field. Williams started in. He drifts back and fighting the sun makes the play. Oregon and UCLA with USC, like you mentioned, safely in. It's out to Maloney at shortstop and had to rush it over. It's been 3 good seasons for him. Kid from Sherwood, Oregon. Off the end of the bat, shallow center. Long run, Maloney, you can't get it. Sam Bush. Barry shows a bunt, pulls it down the third base line. Karate barehanded whips it in plenty of time to get. Fielding percentage doesn't always factor in range. Bounced over Umlant, but trusting his defense as he normally does. First inning out of the bullpen went 3 up, 3 down. He has bottom of the lineup for Oregon. Chase Meggers, Ryan Cooney, Carter Garate. And a high fly to left. Williams battled that sun field earlier, and still with the sunglasses gleaming, able to make.
They have a goal board in their dugout, and this is a team that's on a mission. They're not just happy to be here. They're not just happy to win a share of the conference championship. They have an NCAA championship on their mind, and this game's going on right now, 2-1, 3-2. It's getting the guy on, getting him over, and getting him in. Sure, you'll take a 3-run home run at any time, but you've got to be able to execute. So this team pitches well, they play good defense, they can slug, and they can play small ball too. That makes it.
So he yells into his mitt after his latest punch out. Repeat champion since 2013-2014. This ball driven in the air to deep center. This sends Neville back to the warning track, and that's up against the wall. Gets into one. He's racing around second and has a stand-up triple.
Bite you, and Pico hits this one dead center. Neville's going back, but he runs out of room as that ball kept carrying, and then Pico hustling all the way out of the box. Gets to third base, standing up. Golden scoring opportunity for the Spartans now. Nobody out, runner at third. Drive him in, we got a tie game.
And a bouncer to third, Garate playing in. So that cuts down on any chance at the run.
To drive the ball to the outfield.
And into the pulled-in infield, coming home anyway. Here comes Pico, and the throw skips in from Cooney.
But when you put the ball in play, it forces the defense to make a play. Oregon can't, and the Scrappy Spartans have tied it up.
Now the 9-hole hitter Murphy pokes one down the right field line, and Smith charges over, makes the catch. He throws back behind the runner, but it's late. Ryan McKay, who's hit the ball hard twice. Reached twice. Runner goes, pitch a strike, throw is offline, and good effort for Maloney to lunge and save that from center.
Ball took off on him as he held on to it, and it was way on the left field side. Not to mention Maloney's momentum's taking him towards the back. And then he gets a piece of it to save 90 feet. For a hitter to adjust from one to the other.
Opposite field, tough play for Arrows fighting the sun, but he cruises back and makes the play. 8th pitch of the at-bat right here from Horvath. And a towering pop-up. Who wants it? Seymour does. It's drifting on him, but he makes the play. 0-1. And a bouncer through the shift. Dominic Hellman has reached for the 4th time today. Would put that go-ahead run in scoring position. With the cleanup hitter, Drew Smith, waiting.
I think they start him here.
He's fake started a couple times. He real starts here, and it doesn't matter because it's ball 4. With a terrific plate appearance to set up Drew Smith. And he laces it to left for a base hit. Williams over in the gap will not have a play at home as Jimenez, the pinch runner, comes in to score. And Horvath, but he goes mid-major to Power Conference Baseball. Miami, Ohio, his first stop. And a ground ball by Arrows, who greets Maxey into the game with a base hit. Green light at third. Here comes an insurance run for the Ducks.
Arrows using that hole.
Yeah, ball came up. Maloney shoots this high in the air to left. Williams has a beat. And 2-hand squeeze for the second out off Maloney's bat.
And I was jealous of the attention that she got from all the players that came over to check on her, and then they gave her a foul ball, and I thought how lucky she was. Never mind the tears and the pain that she went through, but she got the foul ball. Oh, here we go.
1-2.
Top.
Pop to the left side. Seymour makes the catch. Inning over. Facing a team that has dreams of getting to Omaha for the first time since 1954, the Oregon Ducks. Bouncing ball to second. Cooney gobbles that up and throws on to first to get Seymour. You know, the last time that Oregon played would have been a pretty nice commission.
It would have been a very nice commission, I'm sure.
2-2. And Bush looks at strike 3 calls. A 2-sport star who has a unique distinction. That's lined to third and caught. Garate chops it down, and the inning is over. Very good.
I am not going to come close to your record that was set.
A good throw from Seymour. Ryan Cooney is out in the 60s. That the Yankees offered Shaw a contract despite Mickey Mantle being their center fielder. And that leads to a free base for Garate.
He got drafted by the Blue Jays and then had a pretty good NBA career.
Yeah. Runner goes from first. Pitches a strike throw offline from Barry. And there's strike 3 looking. Got a chance to pitch in the Big Ten to close it out. And the bright future is on display with Aiden Donovan. He's a guy that came to Michigan State baseball camp as a kid. And dreaming of being a Spartan, even though he grew up in Wisconsin. So he serves it to center. And Williams' final at-bat of this tournament, most likely, ends in the glove of Mason DeVille. He's been the right fielder for Michigan State in his first year after coming home from Alabama. Hoping to bring the tying run to the plate in this 9th inning. Maddox trying to shut the door, and he puts it away. Smooth sailing in the 9th for Seth Maddox. And an 11th win in a row for the Oregon Ducks. They take care of business before their big one tomorrow night.
To dispatch the Spartans, and it sets up a semifinal tomorrow night, or a game to go to the semifinals tomorrow night against Nebraska.
End up closing it out. And all smiles for Dom Hellman and the Oregon Ducks.